from Appleton, Wisconsin. This is the Anderson Pens Podcast. Welcome to Anderson Pens Podcast, episode 441 for Thursday, May 26th, 2022.
This week we have Banter News updates my ink of the week, new premium Parker 51s, collectible Blackwing pencils, 2 new Penlux pens, a high-flying Retro 51, more Taccia ink than you can shake a dip pen nib at, a contest winner, a new contest plus, gorgeous new Pro Gear that I am looking forward to. Plus it's coming soon. What do you got for me? You have something different, right?
You know, I had a joke.
Past tense.
I had a joke.
Oh, this is part of it, isn't it?
About time travel. Yeah, you didn't like it.
I didn't like it, yeah. I didn't like it the last time either. Well, speaking of time, what do you get when you allow dinosaurs to drive?
A Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Exactly. You're not supposed to steal my punchline, but cut! Mr. Anderson, do you remember recently in a Sunday brunch I asked you to name 4?
Yes.
4 what?
Museums.
All within 2 blocks of Anderson Pens. And I think I had to say the one in this building.
Yes, that was the only one I didn't get right.
That is today's... Yes. No, you couldn't remember Trout either.
I couldn't remember Trout. Okay, well, I knew it was there.
Today's location bumper is the Building for Kids Children Museum, which is on the other end of this building.
Literally in the building, yeah.
Literally. It is a non-profit, play-based children's museum with diverse hands-on exhibits for kids ages 7 and under. I've never been inside.
Well, you're not 7 and under.
You can't get in without a kid. I have to borrow a kid.
You need to borrow kids, yeah.
You ever been in there?
Nope.
Their mission is to
I'm over 7.
Are you over 7? To inspire discovery and build resilience through intergenerational play-based learning and exploration of the arts, sciences, and humanities. Intergenerational? They ding me in there.
Okay. Let's go.
You write a letter. Today.
Yes.
May 26th. Mm-hmm. Did you know today is National Paper Airplane Day? Good job, Justin. National Paper Airplane Day is an unofficial observance. But
I would imagine it would be.
Celebrated on May 26th each year in the United States to commemorate the simple aeronautical toy. Paper Airplane Day celebrations typically include social gatherings at which participants create and fly paper airplanes. Right. So we've done that. We've done that. Okay.
Social experiment.
There you go. This Saturday, I'm mentioning for the benefit of Justin and everyone else who happens to like hamburgers, because this Saturday, May 28th, is National Hamburger Day, sometimes known as National Burger Day. You celebrate this by eating a hamburger. How many hamburgers a year do Americans consume?
Millions.
Oh, it's bigger than a million.
Billions.
Yeah. How many?
4 billion.
50 billion hamburgers a year. The average American eats a hamburger 3 times a week. I'm way below average.
You know, there's a guy who has eaten a Big Mac from McDonald's every day for like 50 years or something.
What's your source on that?
I was in the news the other day.
The news?
Yes.
Like Facebook?
Yeah. No, it was
Justin is saying
true.
It's true.
It's true, yeah.
Is it Justin?
The dude is tall and skinny, and he eats like at least 1 to 2 Big Macs a day every day.
Well, so he's responsible for much of this 50 billion.
Yes. He's eaten like 32,000.
I do not eat 3 hamburgers a week.
No,
I'm lucky. I think if I do 3 a month.
Yeah.
And I like them.
Yeah.
It's not like I don't like them.
It's got to be a good burger, though. It's got to be, the way we do it, fresh over the grill in the summer.
They're good. They're very good.
Yes.
They're very good. When is that? That's coming up.
Whenever you want.
Okay.
What are you doing tomorrow?
We're at the end of May.
Okay.
The next time we're here, it'll be June. And because we're at the end of May, I'm going to mention one last time that May is National Bike Month. I made you ride a bike.
Yes. I have bruises.
Yeah. And not because you fell.
Not because I fell.
I have special announcements first one I don't understand. The first special announcement is that you're closing Anderson Pens.
A day.
Oh,
one day. So Saturday, June 4th, the store will be closed.
Just the one in Appleton.
Just the one in Appleton. I need to attend a funeral, so
We'll give you permission.
The store will be closed that day.
But people do tend to drive here from fur away. So if you're planning that, do it the next weekend.
Yes.
So that's Saturday, June 4th.
Saturday, June 4th. Yes, we haven't had a day off
that one day only
in years. So
okay. So, but you're not closing the store.
No.
Okay.
No. That the store will just be closed that day because I can't get to where I need to be and come back.
No, perfectly understandable. I also have notes here that Cross and Schaefer, there's a price increase effective June 1st.
That's correct.
Do you know anything about that? Because that's all I've got.
There are some pens are going up a couple of dollars, like Schaefer 300s. There's a couple that are going up a couple of bucks, but then there are some pens.
Those Wanderlusts are going up.
Wanderlust and the Icons are actually going up, taking a little bit more of a significant jump.
Okay. So get your Icons now.
So yeah, if you're looking at something, now would be the time.
I like those Icons.
Yeah.
I do like them.
Yeah.
And that's June 1st. I say it like it's so far away. It's this Wednesday, this coming Wednesday. YouTube. Have you heard of YouTube?
I've heard of my tube, YouTube.
Yeah. He's on fire today. Yesterday on YouTube, our YouTube channel, we posted a video that you made. It's your vintage mailer preview, and you did that because tomorrow, Friday, is the vintage mailer.
Yes,
a big one.
And yeah, it's fresh stuff that has not been.
Yeah, I counted
seen.
them. There's over 150. And there's lots of pens.
Is there more than 150?
I think so.
Okay, well,
yes.
So there is a lot of Esterbrookes. There's some nice Parkers. There's some Ballpoints. There's some mechanical pencils. There's some nice vintage dual fold mechanical pencils. So
I saw a Parker mechanical pencil in there.
There's several, yes,
it's a very nice,
including Mandarin, Jade, and Big Red, including a couple in the senior size.
Because I know what you're talking about.
Well, they're big. They're big. They're desirable, lovely, good colors. So
that's tomorrow.
Yes.
Goes out via email. If you're subscribed to the mailing list, it also just appears on the website.
Yep. So when the mailer goes out at 9.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
9 o'clock, 9 a.m. Central.
If you're local, you're welcome to stop in and take a look. But
yep. Also tomorrow on YouTube, we're publishing Steph's top. What color is my shirt?
Pink.
Pink inks. Steph's top pink inks. And I don't usually like spoilers, but I'm going to spoil this one because it's going to include everyone's favorite pink ink. You know what that is? Colorverse. Fabulous.
Oh, I was going to say Kosamusu.
Las Vegas.
Oh, Fabulous Las
Vegas. We had it once on the Sunday brunch.
Oh, yeah.
Last Sunday, we published Anderson Pen Sunday Brunch Menu 8. That was one I did with Lisa because you were gone. We talked all about paper and fountain pens. Mm-hmm. And this coming Sunday, we'll publish Sunday Brunch Menu 9, which will include fountain pen filling systems, Part 1. Part 1. And I think we're probably going to cover the following, like a cartridge converter, a glass cartridge, piston filler, vacuumatic, aerometric, snorkel filler, touchdown filler, Schaefer vac, bulb filler, switch filler, push knob filler, and twist filler. And that's only part 1.
That's part 1. Yeah.
You'll have more after that.
Part 2 will be fun. I like, part 1 is kind of mostly modern-ish.
Yeah, I think I'm familiar with many of these, although some I have no idea what the push knob filler. We'll find out.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
Good stuff.
Speaking of ink, were we talking about ink?
We are
now.
Absolutely.
I have an ink of the week. This one I cannot pronounce. Can you help me with it? It's that one right there.
Sailor, Yurameku, Amamoyoi.
Amamoyoi, that's what I say, and I don't know if it's right, but it's gorgeous. What do you think? I've planted the bias in your mind.
Well, it's got some green. It's got lots of interesting colors. Pink, green.
They call it a dusty shade of green inspired by the rainy sky. I don't know about the rainy sky, but I think it's very complex.
It is.
If you look carefully at it, it has lots of colors.
Green, brown, red.
The handprint is green, as you can see, but that's because all the red stuck to my hand. And that's the second time that's happened. I don't know. I don't know why that happens, but that seems to be what inks do.
So if you put it on your hand, you're going to see more green.
And then you rinse your hand just with water, and it's red. All the other ink colors come off.
Interesting.
The more you look at this, the more you see. Does it match? Someone asked if it matched the Kaweco Sport Iridescent Pearl. And
a little
Justin
darker
will show,
maybe, but that's...
I think it's
pretty good.
I think I put it in this pen.
Yeah.
I would put it in this pen. I'll have to tell staff. Easy to read. What do you think?
Yeah, it's not bad.
No show through, of course. Good flow, no feathering. Cleanup was, I'm going to say 7.
Okay.
It's not as bad as some of them, but still red sticks to my hand for some reason. Available in 20 ml bottles. The little ice cube bottles.
Ice cubes, yep.
And when we have them, 3 ml samples. But they go fast.
Yes.
They go fast.
Yeah. So there is more Yurameku coming.
It's
been coming over to the U.S. in batches. So
well, this is my second one.
Second bottle?
No, it's my second ink of the week.
Okay. All right.
And I'm very impressed. I like it.
Okay.
In fact, I'm gonna have you do the quiz on Sunday brunch so that I can win.
Okay,
the sample.
so you can win the sample. All right.
You better do a good job.
I'll study.
What's the best way to burn 1,000 calories? Leave the pizza in the oven.
You were excited when these came in.
Yes.
And I didn't even know they were coming in. I don't think we ever did a coming soon about them.
Oh.
You texted me and you said that they're gorgeous. You liked the colors. And we are talking about the Parker 51 Premium fountain pen and ballpoint.
Yes.
I didn't know they were coming in.
These are, I actually saw these and then we reached out to, I saw these in a European publication.
Oh.
And I reached out to a distributor and
They had them.
and then they said, oh yeah, you can order those. And so here they are. There's 4 new Parker 51s. Once hailed as the world's most wanted pen, the Parker 51, first launched in 1941, was reintroduced in 2021. The Parker 51 Premium Fountain Pen retains the distinctive streamlined silhouette of the original. You'll find a hooded steel nib, an engraved stainless steel cap with conical jewel, and gold-plated accents. The familiar Parker arrow-shaped clip, the pen is very comfortable in the hand and uses a cartridge converter filling system. It is a proprietary cartridge and a Parker converter, and is available in turquoise, forest green, rage red, and black.
Rage red.
Rage red, and available in fountain pen or ballpoint. And fountain pen steel nib choices are fine and medium.
And I believe it comes with one cartridge and the converter.
Yes. Yeah, it comes with the converter. So, but nice. Now again, these are screw caps, but these caps are lovely.
These caps are very nice.
I really like this.
It does surprise me every time I pick one up and it's a screw cap.
Yes. I have to get a little used to that, but
although that turquoise is
the
nice.
turquoise is nice. The cap, and these are engraved caps too. They're not just
Yes,
like a laser etched. This green is lovely too. It's not a laser etched thing. I mean, it's really your fingernail will get caught on there.
It does get stuck in there.
It's nice.
And the black one, ballpoint. How do you actuate it?
These are twist.
Twist.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I really like the ballpoint. I think it's a beautiful weight on it, and it's just a nice looking pen. Did
they make the original 51s in ballpoint? Did they even have ballpoints?
Pencils for sure. Ballpoints would have been much later.
Here's the red one.
Here's the red. Yeah.
I think I'll take the turquoise.
Yeah, turquoise I think is great.
Yeah.
This is really one of the better designs. So.
And now I have an aerometric, and I got it from you, and it has a medium nib, and I'm very happy with the medium nib, even though I generally like fine nibs.
Yep.
So I wonder if I would like a fine or a medium in this.
I think these are going to be fairly consistent with the original. Yeah, maybe one of each. That would be
That way I can get the blue and the red.
And then you got to get the matching ballpoint.
I have enough ballpoints. Need a rollerball now. Something I'm excited about came in too, and it came in just as we were setting up for this podcast. Do you know what this is, Mr.
That is the Penlux Delgado in Cherry Blossom. Limited edition.
Very limited.
Yes.
199 pieces worldwide, and I've got one in my hand. What do you know about these?
These, as spring unfolds, so too does the newest design in the Penlux Masterpiece Delgado series, the Cherry Blossom. Cherry blossoms bring the sweet delights of early spring to much of the world with their gentle pink and white blooms and refreshing floral scents. The Penlux Masterpiece Delgado Cherry Blossom takes these blooming colors and paints them into its elegant limited edition translucent pearly design that's nicely complemented by pink gold-plated accents. All the details have been considered, from the Penlux logo embossed on the clip down to the nib, which also features the embossed Penlux logo and unique cutouts on both sides of the Flex version. Each pen also includes a sizable 50 milliliter bottle of Penlux Mo ink by Sailor in a deep royal blue. Let the shimmering sweetness of Penlux Masterpiece Delgado Cherry Blossom bring new ideas into full bloom on the page before you.
That is a big bottle of ink.
Yes.
That is a big square bottle of ink. I remember I like Mo inks.
We used to have a couple limited edition Mo inks, and they were
lovely.
very, very nice. Yes.
This pen is gorgeous.
So it is limited edition. We did not receive our entire allocation. I think what we have right now are broads and 1.1 stubs.
They could work.
That's what we have. We may have some nibs on some Euploias that we can swap in. So if you want something different,
they look like that?
They do. They are pink gold.
This pink gold works.
Yes.
By the way.
Yeah, that's very nice.
That's a nice choice on that.
And they're engraved on the back with the serial number on the back of the cap band. But if you're looking for something other than broader 1.1, you're probably going to have to give us a call or shoot us an email and see if we can swap something in for you. But
beautiful pen.
Yeah, nice color.
I think you have another Penlux that just came in.
I do, and so this is.
Oh, I recognize that.
The Masterpiece Grande in Black Wave. It features a deep black resin body and cap with hints of shimmering, swirling silver, accented with silver trim. The stainless steel Yovo nib gives a smooth writing experience, and the oversized body with the piston filling system makes it a terrific value. A generous pen in your hand. Nib options on the Penlux Masterpiece Grande in Black Wave are fine, medium, broad, 1.1 stub. There is a flex nib option, and then there are also gold options.
I don't recall if it was mentioned, so I'll mention it now that the Cherry Blossom is also piston filler.
Yes.
These are both piston fillers, and there is a little bit of a size difference.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's not huge, but one is Grande, one is Delgado. This is a very handsome pen.
It's a nice looking pen. I like the variance in the light and dark sections on the pen.
Good job.
Yes.
Good job.
There is a steel flex nib option on this pen, and
and by that you mean they've cut out the sides, the shoulders.
Yes, yeah, they've cut out the shoulders, and that's the same price as a regular nib.
There's also a gold version of the flex nib.
Yes, yeah. So there are some gold nib
gold
options, and then those essentially be special orders.
So and an 18, I think. That 18, is non-flex.
Yeah, non-flex, 18 karat fine and medium. Yep.
So much stuff.
Yep.
I got pretty boxes here.
Okay. What do you got?
I think I have Taccia inks.
We're moving on to ink.
I think so. Are these Taccias?
They are Taccias.
They're Taccias. I think there are two different sets within the set, right?
Yes.
There's Utagawa, and who's the other guy?
Utamaro.
Kitagawa, and oh, you like this one?
Hiroshige.
Yeah. Isn't he the wave?
No, that's
Kitagawa's the wave. Come on, help me out.
No.
Okay, they're influenced by that. And it's the same technique.
Yes.
Those, whatever they call that. What colors do we have here?
Good question. Literally just got them in. So.
This one's black.
Apparently, I didn't
this
write
one
down.
is black.
I didn't write down the colors.
We have talked about these before, and they are on the website.
Yes.
And they're Taccias, and we were expecting them, and they are gorgeous. I don't know that these colors are not going to say anything to me.
No.
But they changed the boxes.
They did, yes, so that the design goes straight up.
Right. So you used to buy two boxes, and each box had the design on two sides, and you put them together, and it made one design. Now you just have to open the box on your bookshelf.
Desk, yeah.
Because you get all the art there.
Yep.
Does this mean you don't have to buy two boxes?
I think two boxes are necessary.
I think you have to buy two of each, right?
Yes.
See, here's the color. Do you know what that means?
So that is Naka Murasaki. It's a shade of purple. Yeah.
Shade of purple.
Yeah. So there's a bunch
shade of orange.
A bunch of purples in here too. So there's a Ume Murasaki,
it's a dark green,
which is kind of a lighter purple, and then most of the Hiroshiges are some kind of blue, indigo color.
Your Japanese is improving leaps and bounds.
Is it? I don't know. Is it?
Well, you see that word and you say, "Oh, it's got to be a purple," or is it because the label's purple?
No, it's Murasaki, like Murasaki Shikubu.
Shikibu, that's the one. Let's move on.
All right.
Retro 51, P47, Zoom, in honor of Paper
Zoom?
Airplane Day. This is the P47 Thunderbolt.
Would it have been funny for you to like
Throw in a pen?
attach the pen?
Don't
to
give me any ideas. It's a rollable.
It is, yes. Capless roller.
Designed after the most popular World War II U.S. fighter plane, the P-57.
47?
Is it the 57 or the 47?
47.
I don't know who wrote these. Give me a pen.
Here.
Okay, P-47.
P-47.
You're going to have to finish that because I'm going to get the giggles here.
The plane's rugged construction allowed it to withstand battle damage and still remain airworthy. The Retro 51 P-47 Thunderbolt is part of the vintage Metalsmith series. It has acid-etched rivets and paneling on the barrel. It's painting with a striking red, yellow, and green color scheme. Sports nose arts of the 352nd Fighter Group's P-47 and is finished with antique silver trim and a checkered finial.
See the checkered finial?
So yes, there's
the checkered finial, right?
Checkered finial there,
This
and then
is
it's got,
really
and then
a
it's
work
got
of
like
art.
a little, what is this? The Dallas Blonde artwork on the nose here.
Which was on the nose cone of the plane, I imagine.
Yes.
And this is not like limited or anything. This is going to be around.
No, it's
for a while.
regular production. Yeah.
And these just came in for us.
Literally just came in. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yep.
Can I see the tube? Because they usually put artwork.
Yeah. So they've got
they
the
have the plane
P-47
on.
Thunderbolt on there. Yeah.
Hey, they kind of looks like that plane.
It kind
How
of
do you like that? Another winner. Another winner.
Yeah. So if you're collecting the planes and the aeronautical ones, this is a
Did you
must
say
have.
that this is part of the Metalsmith, right?
Yes, Metalsmith. Yeah.
So that can go next to your Vega.
The Vega. I have a Vega Sailor.
No, Amelia Earhart's Vega.
Oh.
Lockheed Vega. And then my favorite for the week.
You've been talking about this for I don't know how long.
Pencils, Blackwing, Palomino. This is volume 200, I believe, and it's the Coffeehouse pencil. And I'm just gonna
How
have
does
to,
this open up?
I'm gonna have to pull one out because
They're nice.
they're nice, and the color is
They're
supposed
nice
to
and
match
copper
the
and-
espresso machines you find at the coffee houses.
I don't think any of my coffee houses have copper colored espresso machines.
I think Starbucks does.
Oh, okay. Well, and then this finial here, the eraser holder matches.
Probably not a finial.
Well, it's not a finial, but
okay,
it's
we'll go
whatever
with
you
that.
want to call it. That sounded empty.
Justin wants these.
Oh, it doesn't.
You have
Okay.
to make him a deal
Okay.
because he needs pencils, and I like that this becomes the pencil holder.
It's a lovely little
and
holder.
you probably
isn't it?
can't see.
Yeah, it's nice and durable.
And I like the noise. I don't know. I like pencils.
So, Blackwing coffee house.
I could start collecting pencils. It's just what I need. Just what I need.
You need an eraser though. Then do you have a pencil sharpener?
Sharpener. You probably collect sharpeners too.
How many bad comedians does it take to change a light bulb? 1.
If I recall correctly, you were not here last week. Am I recalling that correctly?
I think so.
So you don't know what the question was for last week's contest, but I
can answer it, though.
I have tallied everything. You don't know the question because the question was, how many pens does Mr. Anderson own?
It was not the question. It was not the question.
Do you remember the question?
No, I don't remember the question. I don't know that I got that far in the podcast.
Do you count your pen collection? Do you count the pens in your pen collection? That was the question. What's your answer?
I recently I did once. Recently I did. Sort of.
All of them?
No, I stopped.
Didn't make it to the end.
I
You don't really.
Well, I stopped. I counted all the pens on the second floor of the house.
That's a no. Okay, I have tallied it up. This got quite a few responses.
Okay.
And most people have strong feelings one way or the other. 34% of respondents said yes, they count their pens. Now, some of them have one pen. One person has one pen.
Okay.
Someone has 12 pens. So then it's easy to count your
Yes.
pens. Even if you don't want to, you know how many. 34% said no. Now that's 34% said yes and 34% said no. The remaining 32% said no counting, but I have a rough idea, which is another way of saying no. So you add those two together and it's 66% of
It's
people
probably,
do not.
it's probably a good idea you don't.
I'm going to read some comments that make that quite clear. I do want to say that 3 people mentioned insurance purposes, which is probably a good idea.
It depends on the policy. Yeah.
And the number of pens. And
My policy does not require me to actually provide a list.
That's a nice policy.
Yes.
6 people mentioned using a spreadsheet.
Yep.
Anyway,
I had one at one point.
And Chad Herring said he uses something called Fountain Pen Companion. It's online. You can find it at
Is that a database?
fountainpencompanion.com, and it's a free to use database.
Okay.
I found it quite interesting.
You put pictures and stuff in there?
I didn't actually sign up. I just read all the facts and all that. I don't know if you can do pictures, but you'll have to check it out for yourself.
You know what I was thinking this morning?
Probably break the database.
Would be a really cool idea.
This is off script. Where are you going?
Yes, this is off script, but I thought about it this morning, so this applies. I was thinking, how cool would it be?
It'd be so cool.
You make those books. You can go and you can get those books made. You could make a book with pictures,
a picture book and of your collection,
descriptions of all your pens, and it wouldn't be terribly expensive.
They have books of pens. I've seen them. They're like coffee table books.
Yes, no, but these would be yours.
Yours, okay.
So that if you needed to, if you got hit by a bus tonight, you're.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Pass them out to friends.
Here, I've got all these pens. Anyway, go ahead.
Anyway, that's the next question. Should Brian print a book of his pens? I have a few comments to read because some of them were enlightening. Marilyn Gardner, I'm slowly building a spreadsheet.
Okay.
I'm including a column for purchase prices, and that will be a much scarier number.
No, don't do it.
That's what I thought. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Brett Clark says, similar to my bank account, I have a general idea, but no firm numbers. Peggy Love, counting my pens would probably cause a panic attack, so no, I won't count them. I will admit to way too many, though. Yeah. Eric Schroeder said, I don't know how many I have. I could guess and get fairly close. What I do know is that no matter how many I have, can you finish that sentence?
There's always one more.
I need more. Exactly. One more page. I used to keep track of the number of my pens, but now not knowing makes it easier to buy yet another one. My obsession is less alarming when not quantified.
Yes. Oh, this one, I've had this for a while.
Brian Marsh says, I have an Excel spreadsheet of my pens, so I always know how many I have, but I don't share this incriminating document.
No.
So hopefully it's password protected. Blush and Blue says, I thought I knew how many fountain pens I had, but I kept finding them in different locations. That happens to me. Probably you too, because...
Well, that's why I said I stopped at the second floor.
You try to count them, and you think you got a number, and then you walk into another room. Where did you come from?
Well,
what are you doing here?
In my case, how do I count all the parts pens that I have?
Those don't count. If they're just
so if
for
I
parts,
just call them parts, then they don't count?
Well, you have many pens that don't have nibs, but they're not parts pens.
Well, no.
If the purpose of the pen is to eventually, maybe one day, use a piece of it to repair something else, then that's a parts pen. Doesn't count.
It doesn't count. Okay.
Doesn't count.
Okay.
Doesn't count. Photog Man said, counting pen collection, are you nuts? And that was all capitalized and 6 exclamation points. Emily Snope, I have occasionally counted my pens, and then I immediately pushed that number out of my head. She said out of my mind. I just paraphrased for you. The winner. We do have a winner.
Okay.
The $20 gift certificate to Anderson Pens.
Only one that admitted to knowing how many?
No, I'm not counted. It's Alan L. Alan L., whose comment was, I have not counted my pen collection, at least not in the past couple of years. It would take a significant effort, and I'm afraid my gluttony would cause major depression if I dared to count them. Yeah, I don't think I want to know.
I was curious. I just didn't.
I'm sure you don't want to know. Alan, thank you very much for participating. You have won the $20 gift certificate. Credit to your Anderson Pens account. Please write to me, Eric, at AndersonPens.com, and we will take care of that. I have a new contest that I'm going to explain a little bit. I have recently asked you about your goat pens, greatest of all time pens, and you have struggled with that. And I tried explaining, because I was asking you to pick 5. Goat pens, greatest of all time pens. And you were struggling. So I said, pretend the house is on fire and you have only time. Like you've got 5 seconds. You have to pick 5 pens. Which 5 pens are going to, and you said, you're going to go down with the house.
I'm going to pick.
And the second choice was I'm going to throw them all out the window.
I'm going to throw them out the window. Yeah. I'm going to break a hole in the backyard because then they'll land on the grass.
You're going to break a hole in the backyard.
Break a hole in the window in the back
okay.
in my office and then throw them out.
Anyway, it is very difficult to make those decisions, isn't it? So this week's contest is, if you only had time to save one pen in a disaster, which pen would you save? What is it? We want to know. Yeah. And I'm going to have a lot of trouble with that, but I will have an answer next week. Because you can only save one.
You're going to assume the family and the cats and the
yes.
And
everybody is safe. You have time to save one pen. Well, we don't even know what the disaster is. We're not saying what it is, but you can only save one.
I've got a pen chest that's this big, and I could grab that.
But those are against the rules. That's against the rules. You can
But
only
if the house is
one.
on fire, I'm not going to go, oh, let me see.
The question
Third
is,
one, 14th over.
The question is, what is your favorite pen in your collection? Is that the most important to you?
I don't think so.
I guess
because
you can interpret it any way you like.
You could. What might be my favorite is not necessarily irreplaceable.
Okay.
So I might have.
So you're going to go for the irreplaceable.
The most irreplaceable.
You're going to have to answer this question next week.
Next week. Okay.
Next week.
All right. I thought we were going to answer it now.
No. I'll have my answer next week.
I got a week to think
Everybody
about.
gets a week to ponder. Mr. Anderson.
Yes.
There's a new pen on the horizon.
There is.
And you're going to tell me all about it. I like this pen.
It is the Sailor Pro Gear Knight to E4.
Knight. What kind of knight is that?
It's a chess.
Chess piece knight?
Yes.
The KNIGHT?
KNIGHT version. It's first in what Sailor is calling the Checkmate series. Knight to E4 is a pearlescent charcoal Pro Gear with a slight shimmer to the barrel and cap. The pen features gold-plated trim in a 21-karat solid gold nib. The top finial features an elegant, exclusive design of a golden chess knight. And the section sports a beautiful gold ion-plated metal finish to match. Knight to E4 is the first ever North American exclusive with the weighted metal section, which makes it feel like a real chess piece. And bicolor solid gold 21-karat Sailor nib available in extra fine, medium, broad, zoom, and music. Limited to 500 pieces.
I've only seen pictures.
Yes, it looks good.
But I think it looks
I like
great.
the weighted section. You know, it's like the Black Luster has the weighted section.
Do we have that here?
I don't know that I have one right here, but
so I'm not sure that I know what that feels like. A weighted section.
It gives
it's just a little extra weight.
Yeah, it's a little. Because sometimes the sailors are, they're very light.
Yes.
So if you don't like light pens, then sometimes sailors.
And this is just the section
that's just the section. That's correct.
Some more weight forward.
But it's gold. Yeah.
Ion plated.
Gold. Yeah.
Gorgeous pen in the pictures. Mm-hmm. I can't wait till they come in. They're going to be here when?
Coming soon. Very soon. Yeah.
Well, I'll be first in line. I'm still looking for an extra fine.
Extra fine. I can hold it for you.
Can you?
Yes.
Can you put rounded ends on it?
I can do whatever you want. Just take it to the buffing wheel. And
read that next line.
Thanks for joining us. Tune in next time for more talk about pens, ink, and paper.
You can check us out on social media as Anderson Pens. I understand there's a store in Chicago.
There is a store in Chicago. It's on the ground floor of the Palmer House Hilton. It's open 7 days a week. You're going to see Lisa there.
Is there a website?
There is chicago.andersonpens.com.
Lisa called me just this morning to say that they're opening up the Starbucks.
Starbucks is going to be opening up soon. Yep.
So they had all the boxes and people were setting things up. Please like this video and consider subscribing to our channel, and we will see you next week. Bye.